Hey everyone, quick demo. This is an Akai GX-635D, both-way recording, auto reverse, 4-track, 2-channel, and it runs at 3 3/4 and 7.5 inches per second. Has a pitch control, which is invaluable if you're recording, if you're playing back tapes that were recorded on a different tape deck, like if you've got your father's tapes or something like that, and they might not run at the same speed. Maybe that deck had problems, etc. You can use that pitch control on this deck to play them properly. It's a great tool. Okay, I have rebuilt this. There was a crack in the transport control board, a couple cracks, and that's all been repaired. The thing works perfectly. All the failure-prone transistors in the signal board in the preamp have been replaced. There's 14 of them. Those have been replaced with a better quality, nice transistor. Also, the servo transistor for the Capstan motor is another fault on these that has been updated. So let's do a demo here. Get some noise going. So what you're listening to at this very moment is the source. Now after flipping that switch, you're listening to it as it's coming off of the tape. Left channel. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. Left channel. Mic input. Right channel, testing 1 2 3. Really cool feature about these auto reverse decks is as you're recording, this thing's going to auto reverse using sensing foil on the outside of the tape. So what you do is you put foil on the back side, on the front side. When you're recording, it'll play both and then stop, so it doesn't erase what you started to record initially. During playback, this thing will auto reverse. If the switch is set to loop, it'll continue to auto reverse on and on and on. So let's see where we at. Too far. So let's listen to what we just did. This is what we just recorded. Testing 1 2 3, left channel. Mic input. Right channel. Testing 1 2 3. And here's the pitch control. Is rewind, fast forward. I should mention also, all the pots and switches have been cleaned with deoxit D5, the cleaner, and then after I usually let them dry 24 hours, and then I will use deoxit fader lube. The fader lube is the actual lubricant that'll keep them from getting scratchy for a while, a good while. The pinch roller is in excellent shape. This unit's going to come with the hub adapters for 10.5-inch reels, but I don't have any extra reels, so you get the hubs and the deck. The cosmetics are pretty nice on this thing. All the lettering is great. I'm just trying to remember. The only real scratches I see are on the very front plate, which you could actually buy replacements for. They're remaking these. There's a guy named Ivan that does just a great job with these things. So that can just be peeled off and replaced if you wanted to. This one's not that terrible, but there's like little pinpricks in them. Maybe 4 or 5. I don't know how they got in there. It must have fallen forward at one time. There's a scratch, but it really doesn't look bad at all. So it's I lived with it. I've had this thing for about 6 or 8 months now, and decided to sell it. But everything works great on it. The speed has been set. I use a MRL calibration tape on this deck to set the speed, 3 3/4 and 7.5, as well as make sure all of the playback levels on both sides are the same. The record levels are all the same. Demagnetize and clean the tape head, check the azimuth, etc. And this thing, it's a great looking machine. So that's about all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, leave them on YouTube. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I appreciate you looking. Take care, everybody. Be safe.